Excellent.
So let's start in child's pose tonight. Begin here in child's pose, just bringing your attention and your awareness to your breath. And you've been breathing before this, but right now just give a little extra, a little attention, a little focus as an opportunity to kind of feel into your body. Kind of let whatever's happened today just settle. Or you can put it up on a shelf, and whatever you want to do with the information that's come before and what will come after, it's up to you as we start to get a little more and more present here. On your next inhale, come up to your hands and knees, tuck your toes under, and lift into downward facing dog. And you're welcome to move. Yeah, good. And then begin to walk your hands to your feet. So you'll walk to the back of your mat, hands to your feet. Ragdoll, you can either hold your elbows or you can interlace your hands behind your neck or behind your back. Just take a variation that feels just good to you here. And then softly release your hands to the ground and begin to walk forward and come into a plank position. And you'll set your left knee down and spin your right foot flat and open the right arm up to a side plank variation. Yeah, that's it. Wherever the right arm can go, just let it go. Come back to high plank and you'll switch sides. You'll set the right knee down, spin the left foot flat, open the left arm up. And it can go to wherever it feels good. It can be overhead or cactus or behind your back, just being at play. And then come back to high plank and you'll lower slowly down onto your belly. And then 3 times you can rise up to cobra. So you'll come up, lower down, and just do that 3 times. One more time, wherever you can go. Lower down, and then you can press back to downward dog or maybe even child's pose, whatever feels good in your body. Puppy pose works too. And then look forward and you'll hop your feet to your hands, the front of your space, and lift halfway, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Extended mountain, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back and set the knee down. Inhale, low lunge. You can reach up. Take one more breath. Good, and then bring your hands to the mat and step it back, high plank or kneeling. Lower yourself down slowly. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Nice. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot forward, low lunge. You'll set the left knee down and then reach up. You can take both arms up or cactus your arms. And knit the front ribs in. Good, Monica. Take one more breath here. And then you'll set your hands back down to the mat and step forward. Left foot meets the right. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, bow. Reach up, inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale your left foot back first. Set the knee down. Just one breath, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale to high plank. Exhale, lower slow. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up and back. Exhale your left foot forward, low lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come right back down and step forward, right foot meets left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to the top, extended mountain. Exhale, bow forward, come right back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back, right knee down. Inhale, reach up, low lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog or puppy pose. Inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale the right foot forward. Inhale, low lunge, reach. Exhale, hands down, step forward. Left foot meets right. Being intentional as you move, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to the top, extended mountain. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left foot back, left knee down. Inhale, low lunge, reach. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower slow. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, low lunge, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Step forward, right foot meets left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, sit low, chair pose. Reach up high. We'll take a few moments to breathe here. Nice, Tiffany, good, Beth. Take one more breath in, lift your chest a little higher, heart high. And exhale, forward fold, you bow. Inhale, halfway lift. And then straight back, high to low plank, or whatever variation is working for you tonight. Upward dog or cobra, downward facing dog or puppy. And then inhale your right leg up and back and just bend the knee and roll the hip open. And then you can draw some circles with the right leg. If that feels accessible today. And then circle the other direction. Just nice, big, just kind of feeling into your hips. And stretch the leg back, breathe in. And you'll step it forward for lizard. So bring both hands to the inside of the right foot. And you can toe heel it to the right. And either stay on your palms or drop down to your forearms. You can turn the right toes out, getting into the hip a little bit. Use blocks under the arms. Stay here about a minute. Deepening your breathing, being intentional in how you're creating the foundation of the pose and in your body, what you're up to. Come on up to your palms if you aren't there already. And you're gonna lean back a little bit and then you'll take your left shin and pivot it to the right and then turn your right foot parallel to the front of the mat and then walk your arms forward like downward dog arms and lower your chest. It's getting into the inner thigh. Yeah, so right leg straight if you can. Monica, straighten it. Yeah. And you kind of like pulling the hips back to create some traction and lower the chest to wherever it can go. And then come on up to your palms. Good, and you'll turn your right toes back to the right, pivot back around to the front, and then you'll step back into a high plank. It's gonna be right leg on top of the left. You open to the right. And if you wanna take the knee down, left knee can be down. Yeah, good. Or right arm can go wherever it wants to go. You can even step your right foot behind you to get a little more opening through the left shoulder, front of the hips, like wild thing. Good, and then look back down, flip back over, high plank, low plank, cobra or upward facing dog, downward facing dog, or puppy pose or child's pose. And then you'll inhale your left leg up and back and bend the left knee and start to draw those nice big circles, big circles. And then switch the direction of the circle. You're just looking and exploring into the hip and stretch the legs straight back, breathe in, step it forward for lizard. So your hands come to the inside of the left foot, and maybe even the foot can turn out. You can drop down on your forearms or stay on your palms. And then notice your breath. Bring your attention, your awareness right here into each and every breath. Really drop your head, letting go of any thoughts, worries, concerns, fears, beliefs that aren't serving you. Whatever's weighing heavy on your mind, just kind of let it drop right here if you can. Making space for something new. All right, come on up. So you'll bring that left foot back towards the midline. Pivot the right shin behind you, straighten the left leg. So the edge of the foot is parallel with the left edge of the mat, and then walk forward. You got it, good. Good, and then come on up and you'll pivot yourself back around to the front of the mat and you'll step back into side plank. So the heels, so they're either right knee down or left leg on top, and open up to the left arm to the ceiling. You can even step that left foot behind you and pin the shoulders to your back and open the chest. Good, Tiffany. Drop the head a little, Monica, if that feels okay. And then pivot back around, high plank, lower slow, cobra, or upward facing dog. Full breath in. Downward facing dog, or even child's pose as you breathe out. Take one more breath. Exhale completely. Look to your hands, bend your knees, step or float to the front of your space. Lift halfway, inhale. Forward fold, bow. And just split your feet to hip width. Catch your big toes with your peace fingers, palms face in towards each other. And then halfway lift. And forward bow. Bend the elbows, drop the weight of your head. And then release the toes, lift the palms, lift the soles of the feet and slide the palms of your hands underneath your feet. And then again, halfway lift, a little emphasis. Exhale, forward fold. And release your palms, toe heel the feet wide apart or wider, and come down into a squat. You sit your hips between the heels. You can bring your hands to your heart center. And you're welcome to stay here. You want to stay here. Or if you feel like arm balancing, coming into crow pose, you can bring your knees to the triceps and start to pick your feet up or not. Oh, good. We're all in the same feeling tonight. Take a couple more breaths right here, about 10 more seconds. Very good. And then release your hands down to the mat, straighten the legs. Bring the feet to hip width and pause there.
And then shift your weight to your left foot. Take your right toes to the ceiling for standing splits. Standing splits, right leg up. Good, and then you can open into half moon. So you can either set the left hand on the ground or on a block and start to heel open into half moon. So you roll the right lung back, right shoulder back. Right arm can reach up towards the ceiling maybe. Good, and then forward fold, just let it all go. Shake your head out. And shift your weight over into your right foot. Standing splits, take your left toes up and back. And then stay or roll open for half moon, rising up to the right fingertips. Peel the left side of the body open and open that left hand to the sky. That's it. See something, like focus on something in your space, a soft gaze. And then forward fold, just let it go. Bend your knees and roll up to stand. Extended mountain, reach up. And then mountain pose, hands to heart center and arms down. Good, eagle. So you'll inhale, arms up. I'm only one arm still, mostly. And then exhale, sweep your right elbow under your left. And you can either reach for your shoulders or maybe bring your fingers into your palm. And then bend the knees and stack the right leg on top of the left. I'm going to pull the deltoid muscles, the shoulder muscles, straight back. Good, Tiffany. Good, Monica. Really nice, Beth. Sit a little deeper if you can. And then Tadasana, coming to mountain pose, arms down. And then inhale, reach out or up. Exhale, swing the left arm under the right. Maybe the elbows lift, maybe not. Yeah, good. Bend the knees and stack the left leg over. And then Tadasana, coming back to mountain pose. Do that one more time. Inhale, reach up or out. Exhale, swing the right arm underneath the left and the right leg over the left. Now stay with me. Right here, you'll step the right foot back for warrior one. Yeah, you can stay in the eagle arms or reach the arms up to the ceiling. Good, now interlace your hands over the sacrum. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward, humble warrior. Just fold over the right leg. The arms are lifting away from the back if possible. Release your hands to the mat, and you'll just step forward. Step the back foot to meet the front, and then bend the knees, roll up to stand, extended mountain, reach, and then eagle left arm under, and left leg over. Good. Step back, warrior one, and you can stay with eagle arms, or you can unwind and reach up. Good, and then interlace the hands over the sacrum. You can pull the shoulders straight back and straighten the elbows, and then fold forward, humble warrior, over that front leg. And release your hands to the mat. Step the back foot forward to meet the front. And bend the knees, slowly roll to stand. Good. Take the left arm and reach it up, if you're able. Bend the right knee for dancer. You'll catch the right foot behind you. Just squeeze the knees together, and you might stay. I love this quad stretch. But if you want more, you kick. Start to kick the foot into the hand, your right arm like a taut rope. Chest moves forward. You continually return to your breath. Good, and then switch sides. You'll set the right foot down. Take the right arm up, bend the left knee, catch the foot, either from the inside or the outside. You might pause there, feeling the stretch, or you can begin to kick. Release. You can take a couple big back strokes here with the arms, or just a simple side to side. Very good. And then returning to mountain pose. Take one final balance. So we'll take tree. You're going to bring your right foot to the inner left thigh for tree pose. You can bring your hands to heart center. Or you can take your arms up. You can interlace the hands, take the palms up, or any other arm position that feels appropriate in your body tonight. Bring your hands to your heart here. And then you're going to take that right foot and you're going to start to slide it across the top of the left thigh. And then sit yourself back and down. And see if you can cradle the right leg. So you bring the right foot into the left elbow crease and cradle the lower leg, hugging it to your chest. Stay here for 5. 4, just nice, easy breath. 3, just feeling into your right hip for 2, 1 more breath. And you'll come on up to stand. You plant your feet, you can sweep your arms up, extended mountain, and then hands to heart center, and then arms down. And then tree, left foot to the inner right thigh. Find that connection of your foot to your leg and your leg to your foot, and zip right up into your center. And arms of your choice. It can be palms together, or you can reach up or down, or hands behind the back. Good. Bring your hands back down to your heart. And then you'll begin to take that left ankle over the top of the right thigh. Start to sit back and down and kind And eventually see if you can cradle that lower leg, bringing the foot into the right elbow crease. And then the left arm wraps around. Just hold. Find steadiness. So aligning yourself with this moment, like seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, noticing the temperature of the air. And gently release, return to stand, feet down, extended mountain, reach up, maybe go back. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float back, high plank to low plank. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. And inhale your right leg up and back. And you'll bring it forward into half pigeon. So right knee moves towards the right wrist or right side of the mat. Or if you prefer this on your back or seated, that's fine too. Okay, good, you can use blocks, nice breath. And then see if you can fold forward. Be here about 1 more minute. Good, and then you'll slowly come up. And if you have a block under the hip, you're gonna move it and sit onto the right hip and swing the left leg around and take it out diagonally left. Left leg goes diagonal, right knee goes diagonally right. Like you're sitting in a wide V, but right knee bent. So it's like this, like that. But with your right leg out. No, your left leg out, sorry. So I'm not mirroring you. So you'll take your left leg out. You do this, Monica? Take it out diagonally that way. There you go. Now you're gonna turn your body to the right. So you'll turn towards your right knee, turn to the right, and then start to lean to the left. So you lean to the left and the elbow can rest on your thigh or the floor or a block, and you might even rest your head. And then the right arm, if you can, my right arm can't, it'll go over your head. Either drape over the head or reach for your left foot. So it's that side, right side opening. Just sit here for a little bit. Breathing into the side of the body. Good, Tiffany, yes. Keep rolling the heart center, like open, not letting it close. That's where the turning the torso to the right comes from. Just keep turning to the right. Welcome to close your eyes. Just gonna drop into this like soft space, this easy space. Okay, and then you'll slowly come on up. And then take the right leg and you'll just move it to the left for double pigeon. And the left leg will stack on top of the right. Good, or simple cross-legged works too. And yeah, you can wiggle side to side to kind of move the sit muscles away from the sitting bones. Sit up nice and tall. And you can use blocks too. Blocks can go under your thighs, your ankles, between your thigh and your chest, however you want to use them. And then you're just going to tip forward, and it can be a tiny bit, or some of you may be able to, I've seen foreheads to the floor. That's Hadley. Goes all the way forward. Let's go to where you can go. So what I do is I look for the edges of resistance, and then I don't want to go blast through the edge. And I kind of walk up to it, notice, can I hang out there? Is it too much? Sometimes less is more, and your body will tell you when it's ready to move a little more. It might not be tonight. Several more breaths right here and see if you can come a little deeper, lean forward a little more, relax into this space. It's nice, like fertile space, this open space, space of ease. It can be a space of joy or a space of contentment, space of peace, calm, whatever you want it to be. Slowly and gently ease out of this. And you can make your way back to downward dog. You can move through the vinyasa or skip it. You might move slowly right now. Cat and cow. And then as you're ready, you'll take your left leg forward. It can go back first and then forward, but there's no hurry. Coming into half pigeon. The right leg back. You can add the block under the hip if you need some help in like lifting up to square the hips off, or a pillow or blanket works, or sweatshirt. I've seen water bottles, I've seen wedges, rolls of socks. Just melt in here, softening. One more breath. You'll gently roll yourself up and move the block if there's one under the left hip. Take the right leg around and out diagonally to the right. Left knee moves diagonally to the left. Right leg straight, and then you turn your abdomen towards the left thigh, but lean to the right. And then you can rest your elbow on your leg, or a block is a great thing to rest on. And then the left arm can go up and over and just either support the head or drape or reach eventually for the right foot. Whatever feels good. It doesn't even have to have the left arm up. It can be down. You just decide. Just kind of turning the abdomen to the left. Yeah, good. So this is getting into that lateral part of the body, the side of the body, the ribs, the lower back, maybe the shoulder. Notice what you notice. More breaths right here, so you can soften any more. If there's any more space you can create. You'll gently ease your way up for double pigeon. So the left leg, I like to bring it around so the shins parallel, and then the right leg stacks on top. Try to wiggle the sit muscles out of the way. When I first started practicing yoga, it was, the late 90s, beginning of 2000s, and the teacher called this pasta flesh. Move the pasta flesh out of the way. That was really funny. Okay, lean forward. The things that stand out, right? All right, lean forward if you can. And if there's nowhere to lean, then stay upright. It's fine. Consciously relax your jaw, edges of your eyes. Back teeth separate. Soften your shoulders. Relax into your hands. We don't even know how much tension we're holding. And in this pose, even soften your belly, like softening to allow for the opening. This class is called Hips and Heart Openers. And for the body to open, to be a letting go. What are you holding on to? What can you let go of? Slowly come on up. Extend both legs straight out in front. We'll take a seated forward fold. Okay, slide the sit bones back. You're welcome to reach up, or you can just walk forward. So either way, start to fold forward. See where you can go. come on up and grab 2 blocks for reclined supported fish. So 2 blocks. Or a bolster works too. And you can have one lengthwise and low and one medium and wide. That's always the most comfortable for me. But if you want, so I don't know if you can see my blocks are black, but they like go long and yeah, they're like blend into my mat. But you can also go higher if you want a little bit more of a lift through the heart space and feel like you want to get a little bit more opening. Yeah, you can just kind of decide. And you can even put blankets on top of the blocks, or you could use a bolster. You want to make sure the head is supported. And the legs can be extended. The legs can be feet together, knees apart. You just want to, again, that sense of relaxing into this space.
Well, I had a dream. I stood beneath an orange sky. Yes, I had a dream. I stood beneath an orange sky.
You can stay here for another minute or so.
With my brother standing.
Or if you'd like to come into a shoulder stand or hips on a block or want an inversion, do that too.
With my brother standing by. I said, brother, you know, it's a long road we've been walking on. Such a long road we've been walking on. Oh, brother. And I had a dream. I stood beneath an orange sky. My sister standing by. With my sister standing by. said, sister, here is what I know now. Here is what I know now. Goes like this. In your love, my salvation lies. In your love, my salvation lies. In your love, my salvation lies. In your love, in your love.
Stay here for another minute or two, or you can come down and we'll take a twist together. It's up to you. Take that supine twist. You can do it however you want it. 2 knees to one side or 1 knee at a time.
And you know, sister, my heart's been broken. Sometimes my mind is too strong to carry on. Too strong to carry on. When I am alone,
Twisted one way, go ahead and twist the other side.
when I've thrown off the weight of this crazy stone, when I've lost all care for the things I own, that's when I miss you, that's when I miss you, that's when I miss you, you who are my home. You who are my home.
Begin to come back and make your way into Shavasana.
And here is what I know now. Here is what I know now. Goes like this. In your love, my salvation lies. 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 In your love, in your love, in your love. Well, I had a dream. I stood beneath an orange sky. Yes, I had a dream. I stood beneath an orange sky. With my brother and my sister standing by. With my brother and my sister standing by. With my brother and my sister standing.
Just softly bring your awareness back to your breath. You can begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, just any very gentle movements. Just welcome them into your body. And then bend your knees and you'll carefully roll to a comfortable side. And from there, just go ahead and press yourself up to a seated posture. And touch the palms of your hands together and just touch in at your heart space with your thumbs. Gentle pressure of the palms together. Just a reminder to find things that you're grateful for. It's a really healthy practice. And lift your thumbs up to your forehead center. And I am so grateful for the three of you. Have a wonderful night. Namaste.